the Army is very good because, like I said, I'm truly blessed, all right? But as you can see, you know what I'm saying, I got my first home. If you're trying to come to the Army with a plan, bro. I'm about to break my fast to some salmon rolls. Some of y'all are probably trying to go to college but don't have the money. The military is a great way to solve both of those problems. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me turn this light on so y'all can see my black ass. But look, I ain't gonna lie, that's too bright, yo. Damn. But look, waking up this early is like crazy, but thank God my unit don't really have to do this every day. But I know a lot of other units have to wake up this early for PT. We don't do PT, but I do my own PT. But yes, if you are joining or planning on joining the Army, get used to waking up every day at like 5:30, yeah, around that time. Every unit is different, okay? But you're gonna have to wake up 5:30, and you got 6:30 a.m. PT Monday through Friday. Get used to it, baby. You gotta wake up at the crack of dawn every day. So it's like, you'll get used to it, but it's gonna be like, for some of y'all, like if you're joining the Army later, like I did, in your mid or late 20s, mid-20s you may be cool, but late 20s, you still may be cool, but it's like, damn, man, I gotta get up at this time for this? You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some BS. You gotta run. Some units, 5 Mile Fridays or 2 Mile Tuesday. I'm being dead ass, like, this is a thing, yo. So it's like, if you're not a runner, and if you wasn't before, you might wanna turn into one. But like I say, every unit is different, but I am on my way to a sick call, you know what I'm saying? Gotta go to the chiropractor. My back is effed up, as you can, well, you can't see, but my back is messed up, yo. I ain't gonna lie. So, about to go to sick call and see what this chiropractor can do to my back, man. And I'm gonna show y'all, you know, why joining the Army can really change your life. Like, I'm being dead ass, but I'm gonna show y'all, like, actual visuals, and I'm gonna talk to y'all like I always do. All right, yeah, stay tuned for the next clip, yo, because it's early and I'm looking a little crusty, and I need a haircut, bro. But all right. Ooh, boy, I need a cut, looking rough. It is what it is, I don't give a fuck. But look, so back to what I was saying. The Army is very good because, like I said, I'm truly blessed, all right? But as you can see, you know what I'm saying, I got my first home. If you don't know that already, check out this video right here or check out the end. But yeah, man, you got to utilize, for all the people who got sense, all right? I'm saying this to all the people who got sense. If you're trying to come to the Army with a plan, bro. Come to the Army with a plan. Don't just come and, like, do how you did, like, college. Some people go to college to just figure shit out. You know what I'm saying? Come to the Army with a blueprint, with a plan, so you can understand what you can do. Because I'm going to say this right here. There's a lot of ways you can make a lot of money in the Army. But I'm gonna tell y'all ways, but I gotta be very cautious because I don't want nobody coming on my page telling me like, yo, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to think, do I want to do some kind of Discord, or maybe you can just follow me on Instagram right here and we could like start a community and we could chop it up. But definitely, I've been in the Army for 1.5 years. This December will be 2 years. I can't lie. It is a decision that I'm glad I made, but I really don't, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a year and a type of situation. I'm sweating bullets, bro. So keep in mind, to let y'all know, like, this is South Georgia, AKA Savannah. Bro, it's hot. It gets hot out here. So instantly you gonna sweat. But I can't complain, but I'm gonna tell y'all some ways that the Army can really help you and benefit you. So y'all just stay tuned, and we're gonna get on this journey. But like I said, the Army is how I'm not ashamed to say it. The Army is how I got here, bro. Real shit. Like, you can really get your life aligned quickly coming to the Army. Some of y'all probably don't have a job. Some of y'all probably working job to job. Some of y'all broke. You feel me? You broke. It's okay to say that, but you need like another way out. You trying to start over. You trying to get your life right. Join the Army, and I'm finna show you why. Yo, come on. All right, y'all, look, just finished the workout, and about to go get some food. Bro, I hate when I need a haircut. I need a haircut. Hopefully in one of these clips, y'all gonna see me get a haircut, bro, because I'm looking rough. But I'm about to go to Kroger, get a quick bite. I'm about to break my fast to some salmon rolls. Like, it's like, what is it? Sushi, but salmon, like a salmon sushi roll. I'm finna find something like that. Bust that down, probably get a haircut. And yeah, we're gonna get along with this video, all right? Look, one thing about being in the military, you don't have to buy a gym membership, bro. The gym is free. Keep in mind, when you come to the military, you have free gym, you get free housing, free food. Those three things alone, you're gonna see how much money you start saving. You can get paid $500 a month or weekly, whatever the case may be, little income, and you're gonna see how much you progress and grow. The gym is free. That's one benefit. All right. Oh, listen. Don't first of all, don't snitch on me for not being in proper uniform. But it's cool. You know what I'm saying? This is just how I get before I get on base. Come on, man. Y'all know we gotta do stuff. You feel me? But look, about to go to work. Today's Friday. End of the week, thank God. And I'm gonna finish up what I was telling y'all yesterday about how joining the Army can really help you change your life. If you're from the ages 18 to 21, you're confused, you really don't know what you got going, you don't have any plans, maybe you don't have a father, some of y'all probably don't even have parents. Definitely listen to the next clip. And also, man, if you 30 to 60, well, I don't know about 60, but 50, there's people that come in the Army at 50, bro, pay attention. Sometimes people need a reset, you need a restart, bro, the Army is the place. But stay tuned, I'm about to show y'all, bro. Your boy finally got a cut, you know what I'm saying? Still looking a little rough, but it is what it is. But most importantly, man, I feel better. But look, to finish this video, I want to let y'all know, bro, like real shit. You know what? Let me go home. Look, I was gonna show y'all around the base, but work all of a sudden just got canceled. That's the thing. The Army is like, the only thing guaranteed on the Army is the 1st and the 15th. And if you know, that's your payday. But other than that, this shit can change in overnight, bro. One minute you gotta be here at 09, the next minute you gotta be here at 06. You know what I'm saying? But I'm about to go home and get ready, get a better scenery, and I'm gonna sit down and talk to y'all for the people who really want to join the Army, and I'm gonna give y'all my prime examples, all right? I know y'all tired of me saying that in every clip, but I thought I was gonna show you. But look, hold on, I'm with the planes, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Best, I don't even know how to say it. It's like a Cerber. Best unit ever, bro. Best unit ever. Hopefully, this is probably not, well, it is first and last, bro. But best unit ever. Best unit ever. And I'm gonna tell y'all.
Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. Find out nothing sweet about it.
All right, y'all, look, man, I don't want to talk your heads off, but I'm gonna just go over some of the things that you need to hear if you're trying to join the military. All right, so look, let's get into it. I want to get in one of these videos. It's about to rain, bro. All right, so look, first and foremost, if you are between, I know this is a big gap, but if you are between the ages of 18 and 40, sit down, write some notes, get a pen and paper. So look, the military is an excellent thing to do if you're lost and, hey, when you get out of basic, this gonna be your best friend, a brush. You feel me? You'll know. But look, if you're between the ages of 18 to 40, let's say you in college, some of y'all are probably in college, don't want to be in college. Some of y'all are probably trying to go to college, but don't have the money. The military is a great way to solve both of those problems. Number one, if you're in college and you're trying to like have a job, maybe you have a kid, or maybe you got some important responsibilities, you know what I'm saying? The military can give you money while being in school. Like you can do reserves, you can do National Guard, you can do active duty Army. They pay you for time off to get your education, you know what I'm saying? Or you can simply not be in school, you want to go to school, the Army can pay for it. You have free education. That's another plus. Two, if you're a person like me, you went to school, you dropped out, you didn't, you know what I'm saying, you really didn't mess with school. You were doing other endeavors, other things you was doing, but it really didn't work out. Or maybe you was with a group and the shit failed, you know? So like, bro, life never goes as planned sometimes. Well, I'm not gonna say never goes as planned, because that's bullshit. life does go as planned, but sometimes life doesn't go as planned the way you put it in your head, you know? So like maybe you're a young man and you ran into a lot of hopes, you know what I'm saying? Like girls, kids, or just a lot of stress, and you tight on money, you tired of working jobs, you tired of going to Amazon, you tired of going to Pepsi, you tired of doing all of that, you feel me? So like I would think the best thing to do is come to the Army, bro. And I'm gonna just say this because I don't want to talk too much, but definitely let me know in the comments, like questions, concerns, anything, let me know in the comments. But coming to the Army can change your life, bro. Believe it or not, there's people in the Army that are millionaires, bro. There's people here that are millionaires. There's a lot of people out here that have good sense. I will say myself, have good sense. They can talk to you and really put you in the right position to make good plays. You know, it's really like this is a game, but it's like, it's not, you know? But coming to the Army can really change your life. It can help you. I'm not finna sit here and say you come to the Army, you're gonna be a millionaire in 6 months. Although that could be true, but it's, you know, like you got to put in work. What I can tell you the truth. You come here, you get VA, you can go get your home. If you're a young man, you know what I'm saying, you're in your late 20s, early 30s, maybe even mid 30s, you have nothing to your name right now. You go to work every day, you get a check every week or every 2 weeks, which is most jobs are doing. Minimum wage is the same. It's bare minimum. It's trash. A lot of people are picking up graveyard shifts. Y'all working $18, $20 an hour thinking that's cool. Y'all getting paid. Oh, I can afford these J's coming out next month, or I can afford this streaming setup next month, or I'm about to go apply for a Casanat Streaming University. You know, it's like all these things are going through your mind, but do you really have a concrete plan of something that you want to do, you know? In this life, you gotta have a plan, bro. If you don't have a plan, you're gonna be lost. But sometimes you can have a plan, but the plan doesn't go out the way you want it to be. So it's like, the Army is a great way to solve all your problems. You're gonna get paid, you get free education, you can get free housing, you can save so much money, you can buy a house, you can buy a car, something you can afford, and just live off that until you figure out another plan. Coming into the Army is not a bad decision, bro. Excuse me, it's not a bad decision, and there's plenty of ways to make money here, all right? For starters, like I said, I'm gonna be coming on here a lot to tell y'all like what I'm doing in my journey, but also just giving advice. Bro, you can come in the Army, get paid, you can put money into a portfolio like a Vanguard, you can have these brokerage accounts, you know what I'm saying? Don't just let the money stack. Of course you want it to stack, but let it stack and grow. So it's like, also put yourself in situations like that. If you're in the Army, you have every month of the 1st and the 15th, you get paid. That's not gonna stop until you leave. You know what I'm saying? Also, the possibility, I don't wanna say this, but this is true. You can come in the Army, you can get hurt. You can apply for VA. They can pay you for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you're feeling stuck, you're in a slump, you really don't have a plan, or you thought about going to the Army, but you don't wanna go, bro, go to the Army. And if you want more questions or you want more videos and more content like this of me being in the Army and giving y'all advice, let me know in the comments below. Also like, comment, subscribe, bro, and I will give y'all whatever y'all need. But I came to the Army at 28. I'm currently 29 years old. I bought my first home. I'm in the process of getting a new car. Also, I'm getting deployed. And I gotta tell y'all that on the journey too. We're getting deployed. I'm not gonna tell y'all where or when, but it's happening soon, and y'all stay tuned for that because I'm gonna put it on the vlog. But yeah, any questions, let me know. Also, follow me on Instagram. You can hit me up on Instagram directly. I'll probably get back to you faster on IG or TikTok. Just hit me up on one of those platforms. But hey, let me know in the comments, man. Gainz, join the Army, bro. If you've been thinking about it, join. I'm trying to tell you. For some of y'all, joining the Army may be the best thing that ever can happen to you. I'm telling you, bro. There's a lot of buts. There's a lot of like, oh, I don't want to do this. Because you're going to be told what to do. You're going to do things that you don't want to do. But in the longevity of it, if you're a grown person with a good mindset, you'll join, bro. It'll change your life. Gainz.